suppose, Jay, going back to when you were 13 or 14, how debilitating was it to realise that you had OCD, or you probably didn't even know the words for it at the time?
I didn't even know. To be honest with me, I didn't have a clue what it was. I didn't know what. I thought maybe everyone thinks like this, but because of all these horrible things that was happening, like these thoughts in my head, I didn't know how to deal with them. Like I'll be thinking, why do I have to do this like 7 or 8 times, and why can't I just lie in bed and go to sleep? Like why do I have to keep getting up? And then why am I worrying about my brother that he might have stopped breathing, and it's my fault that he's died, even though it was very like confusing time. As it is as a teenager, it's very confusing anyway, you know. So yeah, that it was very scary, to be honest, mate. And
so once you first started realising you think slightly different than other people, or totally different than other people at times, how did you first start talking about it when you were younger? Was it with your friends, with your family?
It's when I was revising for my sports studies at GCSE, I just seen it on a forum. Someone put obsessions. Obviously, technology wasn't like it is now. Like you only go on the computer like an hour or two a night to do, you know, revision or whatever, and go on the internet for a bit. I just seen that and I was like, I wonder what that is. Like something I feel like it relates to me. Yeah. And I just read the forum and different people saying stuff like that they turn the tap on, like on and on and off. And I was thinking, that's what I do. And like brushing my teeth, like certain way, you know, like doing these things. And I was like, yeah, I can relate to these. And it wasn't until I was probably a year later, 17, 18, when I went to the doctors and sort of spoke about it and told them what I was thinking.
And what was the response from your family and friends once they realised you'd been to a doctor's?
To be honest, like I don't really tell anyone, to be honest.
Okay, it's all right.
To say 2008, it's not really like it wasn't like it is now, you know.
It's okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay. Throw me there, Jay, so we can cut this one out. You can edit this bit, Tony.
I edit a lot of it, don't worry.
So now, Jay, obviously you're a great ambassador, really. You speak out, and hopefully you allow others to speak out. Is it still hard to talk about it, or is it much easier these days?
Yeah, I can talk about it to people now, even if I don't really know them, you know. Even if I've only known them short period, I can have a conversation about it. But I won't tell people that I've got it when I've met them. They have to come out in a conversation sort of thing. But yeah, obviously I only speak about certain things. I don't speak about everything. You know, I don't feel comfortable speaking about all aspects of it, but I'll speak about what I can, and yeah, I just want to try and use my experience so other people don't go through what I went with when I was a teenager. You know, that was nice.
I think you said earlier it caused you to become quite depressed at one stage.
Yeah, well, I've always felt quite negative and down about things. Obviously self-conscious about myself, like so I'm not like biggest guy in the world, or you know, quite skinny and stuff like that. So I always like felt down about that, and then say 5.5 years ago, like I split up with my ex-girlfriend, and it was too much of a change for me. I couldn't deal with it because I just bought my house and stuff, and started going really downhill, and I was having a lot of like horrible OCD, intrusive thoughts, and yeah, I started to like self-harm and stuff, cutting myself and losing a lot of weight, and I just couldn't. There's like a shadow of me for myself. Felt like I was in a dark hole, and basically just thought myself like out of it, and that's when I started my boxing journey. So,
is there any advice, if you could go back in time, is there any different advice you'd give yourself if you were 17? So you were coming to that age where you're recognising you were thinking differently, and you did go to the doctors to get help. Was there any advice you'd give yourself differently?
to be honest, like no, 'cause I don't have a clue. I didn't know much about it, so I can't tell myself to do something different when I didn't really know. All I knew is what the doctor was telling me and what the counsellors would give me, like sheets, and that was it. I was pretty relatively. I didn't really understand it until say my early 20s when I'd had a bit of CBT and I started to understand them. So I think it's been a long process, which I don't like regret anything basically. You know, where I am today is because I've been through all these things, and if it's took 17 years, then or for whatever it is, like since I was 13, 17 years, then that's just the way it is basically.
You know what, Jay? I've not really got many questions today. You give me a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
The way you speak about how you live, it's a really nice way of talking. You sound strong and you sound hopeful, and you know I think I just think it's great the way you've spoken.
I just try to, you know, obviously it's just life's never plain sailing, is it? Like, and I don't like change. I really don't like changes and stuff. But when these things happen, that's when I seem to come out fighting. So when I lose a job, like made redundant a few weeks ago, I got no time to waste straight away. Let's get another job, and I started one. No time to feel down and sorry for myself. You know, I need to get back onto it.
I remember, Jay, sitting in Bold Street House with you, and you're telling me about the scissor lifts and about the work there, and thinking, wow, this is a big part of your life. And then I realised about you being made redundant from that place. I was like, oh no, what's going to happen with Jay next? Because I was worried. And then the next thing I see is you post that you're looking for a job, and then you get a job, and I was like, wow, that is fantastic, Jay. Proper good resilience, you know.
Yeah, I just feel like you just got to put yourself out there, and I feel like things sort of come to you. Do you know what I mean? If you've got the right sort of frame of mind, if you try to be positive about things, I feel like positive things will sort of happen to you. So
Laws of attraction.
yeah, but I've read the book The Secret, so I might be a little bit towards it, but.
I know from me, Jay. Thanks. That's great. I'll pass you back to Tony.
Yeah. All right, mate. If it's OCD wise, then OCD UK or OCD Action are the two main charities. Well, the only charities that I know about with OCD. So I use them websites and Just Mind as well. But them two websites are like whatever's on there I trust. So, and there's OCD support groups as well that you can find on them websites, which I actually go to one in Liverpool, where I've met, obviously fellow people that suffer with OCD. So that was something that helped me as well, like meeting people who are going through what I go through.
So,
not for me OCD. I took fluoxetine or something, tablets for my depression 5 years ago, but I didn't personally like them. Like, they made me feel very, very tired, and didn't feel normal. So I just stopped taking them, and I feel like my medication's my training. That's what makes me feel better. For other people, it's different. Like, it does work, Obviously, I'm not going to give advice on it. I could just say what works for me. But I don't drink either. Like, I don't drink alcohol. Not drank for 5 years, and just I eat very healthy, and I have my own little diet that I have, like vegetarian and stuff. So I just have my own little medication, like with things like this, cutting stuff out of my life, putting stuff into my life that's good, and just trying and live as healthy as possible. And I feel like that works for me, but obviously for other people, yeah, medication might work. I had some tests like last year, and it said I'm wheat and soya, so now that's cut out of my diet as well, so it's quite restricted. But at first I was feeling a bit sorry for myself, a bit, a bit upset, because it's a big change. And then I just got used to it after a couple of weeks, and now I've just got my own little thing that I eat. And people, I'll just survive eating that, Jay, but just adapted to it basically, and I'm used to it now. So, and I see it as a challenge as well. I feel like there's another challenge for me to, like, this could be an excuse not to train as hard as I do and stuff, but for me it's a challenge, so I accept it. Take gloves, and to be honest, when I bring my shopping in, I wash it all. So I wipe all the packets down, or I'll take them out of the main packaging and just bin that straight away. So yeah, that's, and then I've only been going out for do a run, really, so I'm not in touch with anyone. So yeah.
Last one, Jay. So
Yeah.
COVID-19 is going to be over at some point.
Yeah.
What's the plans with your walking group? Who's it aimed for, and where's your first walk going to be?
Well, the last time when I arranged one was in Moor Nature Reserve. That was supposed to be like the next walk, so I'll probably go back to there because I've already sussed it out, my walk. So I always do a walk before the walk, basically. So it'll definitely be that one. And it's aimed at just any men, any age, really. It doesn't matter. Everyone's welcome. But I'd also like to go out of Warrington, walk different places as well. So, yeah, just I'm excited to get back to it and see how much it can grow, and working with different people and stuff.
I think you'll have a few more followers for your walk, Jay, or a few more people walking with you.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sure.
There's places outside of Warrington, or there's places inside of Warrington that people don't know about. You think like it's just town or whatever and just houses, but there's nice places where you can go to, like, get away from everything. So it's just showing people that, and then obviously the talking, and yeah. Quite a few women like message me or messaging my mate saying, "How come it's only a men's group?" And you have to explain, like, obviously because lads find it harder to talk. If we're all together on our own, we'll be able to open up a bit more. So there's nothing against women, and I have thought, yeah, I do probably have to do a mixed one. I'd like to do one of them as well. But obviously it's just finding the time to do it when we're back at working and stuff, just trying to work it out. But yeah, I'd like to do both, to be honest.